So without a doubt, in my opinion, the iPhone 11 is probably one of the better iPhones Apple has ever made, and I still think it's 100% worth buying, probably for the average person out there. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this is the best iPhone right now. I don't even think it's like the best value per dollar, but there's still a lot of value behind this iPhone, and I would probably still recommend the average person for sure to go and purchase it. The very first reason why I think an iPhone like this is 100% worth buying is because it's still supported with software. Any iPhone, for the most part, that is still supported with software is still, one, valuable, and two, still pretty much worth buying because it's going to get continued software support. This is without a doubt one of the most important reasons why the iPhone 11 is still relevant even, is because it's still getting software support. So no matter what happens, iOS 17 is still going to be supported on this thing. That's still going to be happening for the next probably like next 6 to 7 months. So without a doubt, that is my favorite reason of still recommending devices like the iPhone 11. Now, on top of that, I will tell you, the iPhone 11 is still pretty much good when it comes down to the performance standpoint. Like, this is still a really good performing device. And I think that's a really, really important thing to keep in mind. Like, this is a device that's still going to be here for quite a bit of time. And this is still going to be a device that's still going to be somewhat good in the performance standpoint. The other thing, the iPhone SE 2020 model that Apple made also had the same chipset as this thing. So I do think this device still has a lot of support and a lot of capability from that specific standpoint, which again, like I said, is a pretty important thing to keep in mind. I would also like to add the build quality between an iPhone 11 and an iPhone 14 is still very relevant. Although we're already on the iPhone 15s, the 14 and the 11 were almost kind of the same. Like, of course, the 14 is better. But with the iPhone 11, you're still getting glass on the back, very good build quality, decent display. The display is probably one of the worst things about this phone, but it's still a very interesting thing nonetheless for this type of device to kind of have it. So those things are kind of the exterior. But like I said, the software and the performance is still up there. It's still a very good performing phone from that specific standpoint too. On top of that, the iPhone 11's camera, albeit it's not, amazing, it's not perfect, but like I said before, Apple did a pretty good job with this type of phone back then. And this type of lens of still having that wide and ultra wide camera is still very interesting because even the iPhone 15, that phone that came out, just like 2 months ago, and that also basically has the same type of camera setup as this type of device, which again is pretty insane. So all in all, I do think the iPhone 11 is pretty much still worth buying, even though it's not a perfect phone. I still think it's a really, really good device to pick up. And if you're in the market, there's definitely better phones you can do and get, but this is still a very good phone when it comes down to it. And it gets a thumbs up from me. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.